Okay, so if you want to book 3 to 5 meetings a day with your agency, I'm going to walk you through what you need to do when it comes to hiring setters and what you need to keep in mind. And this is going to be a very short, simple video. It's not going to be super in depth, so I suggest you listen and you take note. So number one is to make sure you have enough lead flow. So before hiring a setter, you definitely need attention. If you've got attention, good, you can keep listening. Whether you have consistent content going out or ads, you need at least 20 to 40, I would even say to 100 warm engagements per day. And this is basically enough traffic to justify the outreach. You need daily outreach. So if you have no leads, you have no meetings, right? You need to make sure you have this covered first, the consistent content or the ads. Number two is build a proven DM to call system first. So first build a system. Document your opening message, your qualification process, objection handling, and booking transition to book the call. If it only works when you do it, you're not ready for a setter. If you want a setter to book calls for you on a daily basis, then you need to make sure that you have a system that works, that anyone can do it. And you're not going to be able to have that system if you haven't created a system. This is what I do for my clients. I have fitness coaches, health coaches that I help for my business Apex setting. And we basically create opening messages, qualification processes, objection handling, protocols, what to say when a person says this, what to say when a person says that. And we basically use that to train every single week our setters, and then we take these setters and we implement them into businesses. Number three is to define the setter's exact role. So a setter's job is to start conversations, qualify prospects and book calls, not to close deals, not to create content. There's a clear role. A clear role equals clear performance. So we want to make sure that you're not just hiring a VA. Many people will try to hire a VA. We don't want to hire a VA. And many so-called setters will say they're setters, but they're really just VAs. Okay, so you want to make sure you understand that you're looking at an actual VA. And this is why a lot of people come to us with my business, is that we actually have been doing this since 2017, and we know what a real setter is versus just someone who just is a VA. The next step is hire based on experience, not price. So look for proven booking numbers, screenshots, or references. Make sure they can clearly explain their process of how they book calls. Cheap labor usually means low conversion. So if you're trying to hire someone on Upwork who has, they're offering you some cheap price, or they're saying pay on result or anything like that, don't take these people seriously. Do you really think if Apple or Google or someone was hiring that they'd say, come on board, mess around in our company, and we'll pay you if you do the job? No, they hire someone who is actually good, who actually knows what they're doing. Number five is test them before hiring. So do a live role play, give them objections like I need to think, it's too expensive, or send me more information, and watch what they say, watch what they do. Even if the answers are not very good, but you can understand their thinking and you can understand how they're thinking, then you're going to be able to think, okay, is this person trainable? Because being trainable is the number one thing for a setter. The next is train them with structure. So onboarding should include script breakdown, ideal client profile, real conversation examples, clear KPIs. Never just let them figure it out. Many people will have their setter or VA come on board and just expect them to work magic. It doesn't work like that. You need to make sure you have a training protocol, a training structure in place so that you can train the setter properly. And it's not enough to train them for 1 hour or 2 hours or 3 hours. There needs to be a consistent, regular training. And many people who work with us at our business Apex setting, they will say when they hire a setter, they will have to train them and micromanage them every single day. They will have to train them, micromanage them, tell them what to do, keep checking in, and they don't want to do that. They don't want to do that because they're busy running their business and they don't want to have to micromanage. And that's why when people come to us, we're able to literally not micromanage them, but train them regularly. The next thing is set daily activity targets. So to hit 3 to 5 meetings a day, typically you need 100 to 150 DMs sent. You need 10 to 20 new conversations a day, at least 10 to 20 new conversations a day, 3 to 5 booked calls, and you need to track that every single day. Okay. And the reason you need targets is because everyone's targets equal a different outcome. Some people need to send 200, some people are only 50, some people less, some people more. But as long as you have targets and as long as you have provable numbers, you can make results happen. Number 8 is to review conversations weekly. So audit response rates, qualification, quality. So the type of people who are showing up, the show up rate, the objection handling, how are your setters handling the objections, right? Small improvements compound fast. You want to make sure you're making these improvements. And that's why, because we have a business that's based around just appointment setting, yeah, when we hire and train and manage these appointment setters, we can train them regularly every single week and make improvements to them every day if we need to. Number 9 is to maintain control and frame. So train setters to use closed questions, give controlled options, lead conversations, and disqualify work leads. To do all this sort of stuff, like to teach this sort of stuff, you need to make sure that you're training the setter regularly. It's not enough to train them for one day even. There needs to be a constant training process going on. And not only to train them, but to also manage them. And if you're not training them regularly, you're just going to take someone who's at a level 1 or level 2, and they're going to maintain a level 2 throughout working with you. And it's no wonder they don't get anywhere. But when we hire a setter, when we train them, we train them to be a level 4 or level 5. They come into your business, and as the weeks progress, they become a level 6 and a level 7 and a level 8, and they keep elevating and ascending to the heights of the highest echelons of appointment setters. Number 10 is scale with additional setters. So once one setter is consistently booking 3 calls a day, you can add another one, so long as you have enough leads. So split lead sources, assign inbound versus outbound. Yeah, all I'm saying here, you don't have to worry about this if you're not there yet. But once you've got a setter who's producing results and producing sales calls every single day, 3 a day at least, then you can look at having another one, so long as you have enough leads. So this is what we do. This is what we're special at. This is what we're the best at. We have health coaches, tennis coaches, fitness coaches, business coaches, equestrian coaches, all sorts. So we deal with sales, call, booking systems, qualification, lead sourcing, DM, appointment setting. We also train teams. So if you need a team that needs training, we offer all of that. So yeah, if you need any more help, if you need to understand any more about hiring DM setters, honestly, I should have put this in the title, how to hire setters to scale your agency. Should have put that at the beginning, right? That's what this video is about, hiring setters to scale your agency. So if you like the video and you want more, then like and subscribe. See you in the next one. Also, don't forget to check out my other videos.